Hello, my name is Adam Moreno, a senior at grade of high school of the graduating class of 2023. I was born April 6, 2005 in Whittier, Los Angeles. I moved to Temecula at age 2 and have been living here ever since. I love to run, listen to music, and more importantly, draw. Speaking of which, art isn't just a part of me, it is me, It's therapeutic in a sense, and it helps to get my thoughts, emotions, and memories on paper for me to see and evaluate. What's great about it is that the only limit to art is your imagination and dedication to the craft. I tend to bounce around styles, but I always come back to abstract and neo-expressionist art. The raw and violent scribbles of objects and humans painted in vivid colors piqued my curiosity, and I've been drawing and painting that way for a little over a year now. I find inspiration in my art from exploring what Temecula has to offer. Tunnels, trails, and all the animals within the city are just a few things to mention. I strive to learn or experience something new every day, and for me, it usually starts with a step outside. With an inability to drive, I'd say I could do just as well traveling by foot. The journey is definitely always better than the destination. Working hard and perseverance really does pay off in the end. There's no better feeling than finishing a painting or getting to the end of a trail, but also to look back at how far I've come to get to those points of completion. I hope that wherever I end up after graduation, I will continue to explore my surroundings and capture the moments within my art. I've served my community in a variety of ways. I've worked with my neighbor, who's a paleontologist, to sift, identify, and mark down any bones, teeth, and other various fossils I discover. From there, they'd be taken and spread out between the local museums and furthermore studied there. I think it's pretty neat that I could possibly discover something new that scientists could learn about from the past, which in turn will help educate the public, and more importantly, other students. I've also been involved in a few beach and citywide cleanups. Picking up any trash and debris before other animals get to it first, it's like cleaning your room. You're physically cleaning up a space and you feel cleaner yourself. It just feels good knowing you're impacting the world in a small but positive way nonetheless. Being involved in my community has definitely made me appreciate and realize all that the community does for its residents. Car shows that were held at schools were a nice way to see that other community members and students, as well as their beloved vehicles. Art shows, from a small showing the National Art Scholar Society held at our school to the shows in Old Town that I was fortunate to be a part of. Even the ceremony in 2021 at Old Town honoring those that passed from COVID. It was nice to see my grandma get recognized that night. It was emotional for many, but it was also a warm feeling to see everyone that came together, as well as seeing my grandma's name on a flag, waving in the wind at the duck pond. It was almost like she was there, waving back at us, a reminder that the love is never ending. So much that goes on that our community puts together, coming together to share moments with one another. That's the type of thing I like to see. My ability to work in a team has improved drastically. I'm usually one to refuse help and think I could do everything myself, but I've learned to be more open and that it's okay to ask for help from others in my groups. It's kind of funny to think I'm usually quiet, but talk the most in groups. I think it's just the fact that I know that we won't get anything done unless we communicate with one another that makes me want to break any awkwardness and get to work. I'm currently not in any groups or sports, however I'd consider my friend group as my team. All for one and one for all, I suppose. It's like a family apart from family, and I feel like we know each other more than our own families, and even that started from awkward first conversations. Because of that, I've learned to work well with others in school groups, because at the end of the day, it's not that deep. It's not worth arguing heavily or disagreeing much over a group project. I'd rather just get my parts done and hope that everyone else does their part as well. At the end of the day, working in groups is all for developing social skills. My plan after graduation is to go to MSJC and transfer to a 4-year college from there. I will continue to work on my art as a side job and hopefully start up my website for prints and clothing. I'm not one to usually plan things out, and I'm most likely going to take life step by step, appreciating and learning from every problem I encounter along the way. Money does wonders, but it can't buy time. can't waste time that I'm never getting back, so I plan to live every moment to the fullest. Thank you.